What's up, everyone? Today I wanted to discuss how I upgraded these tokens from the Harry Potter Miniatures adventure game. So to start, we're going to talk about the white and black power tokens that you use when you are casting your spells. And my choice for that is some regular 1 centimeter cubes. So these are plastic cubes that I got in white and black. They come in a huge pack. And on the screen, I'm going to pull up the Amazon link of where I got it. And you can look down in the description for all of these products. I've got them all down from Amazon. And then you can, of course, find them probably at a local store. But these come in big packs of 500 to 1,000 pieces, and they work just as well as these, if not better. I really did not like these. They're hard. You have to slide them off the table. You can't actually pick them up easily and move them, and cubes are just so much easier to use, and I think that it saves you a lot of time with just this fuddling around with these things. So that basically replaces those with this. We're also going to talk about another very easy one to replace, one that doesn't take you a lot of work, and that's these. So these are your damage counters. And when you take 1 point of damage, you get this. Second point of damage, this one. Third point of damage, this one. Fourth point of damage, this one. Fifth point of damage, you're dead. So some of them all of them I should say, are double-sided. So the 2 and 1 are on one, and then the 3 and 4 are on one. And they, again, are very hard to pick up and flip over. They're not exactly fun to use. I think they're really pretty. They look amazing, but they're just little tiny cardstock. So my answer for those, a D4. The simplest thing ever. 1 damage is a 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then when they're dead, you don't need it anymore. You can use it for another person, and then only put it on the person's card that has taken damage. Otherwise, it doesn't go on there. So I think this is by far the simplest thing. I'm looking for a more elegant solution for this. I would really love to have something that had these symbols on them. But as of right now, I think without owning a 3D printer, there isn't a way to do that. So I will work on that, and then one day maybe show you something else. But for me, I've been using a D4 for everything that has to do with that. So we'll consider these ones done. Now, from this point on, you're going to actually have to put work into it. And so what I got for these are the tokens. See, you can see all of these are really hard to pick up, but these tokens you put on your spells to show that they've been used. So the point is that you're supposed to say, during a round, your spell would be laid out and nothing would be on it. Then when you use a spell, this comes on. Then it flips over at the end of your turn and moves down to 1. And then moves down to 2, around to 3, and then eventually it goes up and comes off. Well, that's just really silly. It doesn't make sense to... First off, why is it not just always ready to use when it's pointed up if when it's not ready to use, it's pointed down? Also, why does this not just not be on there until you use it? So you know yours is ready to use if it has nothing on there. And then when you need to use your spell, you put this down. So it does come in 2 colors, blue and red, and you can see it's got this glow effect on it as if it was, some sort of shiny medallion. So I figured, let's turn it into a shiny medallion. So I bought these little bezels, these little cheap metallic bezels. They came with a little necklace piece here that I clipped off. You can easily break them off with some pliers. Now you could shave it. It's not sharp or anything. You're not going to get hurt. But if you want it to be really nice, you could shave this down with just a little bit of sandpaper. This is very, very thin. I don't even know if this is actual metal. I think this is probably plastic. But so I took a blue one. I took about 7 of them. and put blue ones in, and then I took about 7 of them, put red ones in, and that way the red is for my Death Eaters and the blue is for the Hogwarts. And instead of putting this on and then flipping it over and doing stuff that doesn't make any sense, when it's off, you know it's ready to use. When you put it on, you know you've used it, and then you just turn it around, and then when it's ready to use again, it comes back off. But there is a way to upgrade these and make them even nicer, and that is with using this clear glue. So this is clear glue, and you do not want to use Elmer's glue for this or any kind of school glue. You do not want to use super glue. Those will leave a residue behind that you can easily see. But this clear glue, you'll see you're going to put a very, very small dot right in the center there. And the listing that I have up on the screen, or had up on the screen, comes with these little plastic clear bead things that you put on there, push down. So here you go. Now after it has been dried, now it looks really, really nice. So now these are really high quality 3D tactile pieces for you to put onto your game and use it. And with that clear glue, you can see there's no residue left in there. Perfectly clear. So that leaves us with these tokens here. And these final tokens, all of them look like this on one side, and then on the other side are some random treasures. So here we have like a treasure chest. Oh yeah, of course it'll flip over when I don't want it to. Never flips over when I want it to. This one we have the ring. And so these go out onto the board as objectives. So what I eventually got to take care of those are these. So I actually went and made 4 different colors. I painted them up, and then I just put them on small bases. I just got some 20 mil bases. Here they are. And I got these 3D printed chests. So these are on Amazon. I will, of course, link everything down below. All I did was glue them to this and then paint up the chest. Simple as that. And so these awesome little things now sit out on the board. And while they are quite large, so like here's Dumbledore next to it, they're a pretty large chest, it doesn't detract from anything because it looks like it's supposed to be there because they're Hogwarts themed. So this now can sit on top of this, and then when you go and you find it and flip it over, you can see what it is. And that way you don't have to just have this out on the board like nothing. This actually takes up the space so that when your characters are coming through, you know, they can actually interact with something that's there. And I think it looks so much better that way. Well, there you are. That is my solution for those tokens. I still do not have a solution for any of these types of things. I'm actually considering, you know, stealing some of these from other types of games because these are just terrible tokens. Or you could use cubes that are, you know, green colored, orange colored, red colored, so on and so forth. And I also am not 100% happy with using a D4. I think that this could be done more elegantly, considering this is awesome. These are definitely very useful. I mean, they look totally normal. These guys, I think, are the star of the show when they come out on the board. This is kind of boring in comparison, but definitely leave a like if you like this type of video, and comment down below if you are going to copy any of these for your game. But also let me know if you've come up with any ideas to modify your game at all. I look forward to reading and hearing about it, and I will talk to you all later. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.